I'm not 100% sold on this. I mean, we're fine. So why do we need therapy?
Well, our marriage is running like a well-oiled machine, but if we can get a free checkup, then why not?
You think so?
Next.
You ready?
Thank you. So, Rachel, right?
Yes.
Why have you come today?
Well, we've never been to a counselor before. We never had a reason to, but I saw your flyer, and free has always been a great price to me.
Well, my goal here is to have you continually come back for my guidance.
Even if there is nothing wrong.
Husband has issues with wife's desire for mental care.
What? No, I will have you know that we are a very well off, very communicative couple.
Is this your first marriage?
No.
Yes.
Oh, so Rachel's your runner-up prize?
What?
See, marriage is like a giant teddy bear at the state fair where you try to win and it just doesn't work out. And then you're left with the itty bitty baby goat. Is Rachel your goat?
Well, if by GOAT you mean greatest of all time, then yes.
Husband uses hyperbole to mask his feelings on his wife's shortcomings.
That is not even remotely what I said.
And Rachel, you waited until you were 36?
I am 27.
Right. Hyperbole not just tied to the husband.
Anyways, I just had a string of duds before I met my Petey Poo here.
Duds, are you sure you're not being just a little too selective?
Too selective? I mean, let's recall a few of the duds I was engaged to. Well, let's see. There is Anthony, and he cheated on me.
Wait. You were engaged to him? I thought I was the first one to put a ring on it.
And, well, Mark and I, we didn't click. And Brian was just difficult all the way around.
3 times.
What?
So, you felt that Brian was a roadblock and in the way of you fulfilling your career and dreams to be a actress, is it?
Yes, he was in the way.
Was he really? I mean, let's see how far you've gotten in your career without him.
Well, I've done a few short films, and I was an extra on Dallas.
They canceled that.
And I was a lead on an STD commercial, and I wasn't even the one that was infected. And I just got booked as a lead on a web series.
Right then. Pretty much going nowhere. And do you feel that you could have achieved these tremendous successes if you had continued your relationship with Brian?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess so.
But of course, she is completely happy with me.
Well, unless she feels that leaving Brian and in their relationship early was one of the biggest regrets of her life.
Well, if I hadn't ended the rest of the relationships, they would have likely turned out as bad as Brian.
No one's good enough for Rachel. Maybe Peter ought to be looking over his shoulders. Stick with you, Rachel, because I feel that we're making really good progress here. Your mother, why haven't you spoken to her in so long?
Well, because he's not Brian.
What? You told me that she was hit with a stroke that rendered her mute. My mother made her a get well card and everything.
And Pete, you're close to your mother, right? Really close.
I didn't write that down. Yeah, and so what? What's wrong with me being close to my mother?
It can hurt if you're jealous of your father's relationship with your mother. How many times did you read? Open it.
Oedipus Rex?
How did you know that?
I've read it like 7 or 8 times. So what? It's a beautifully crafted tragedy.
That's so weird.
Well, life imitated art, hasn't it, Pete? You're in love with your mother, aren't you?
What? That is perverse, man. Like, What the hell is wrong with you? Just, it's like, I don't know, you get an unconscious chub one time in the middle of a hug, right? And you're at the height of your hormonal teenage years, and the world just doesn't let you forget it. They don't let you forget it. They just judge you.
Your first marriage was an older woman, was it, Pete? I'll take your silence as a fear facing the truth. What other fears are you two facing that's negatively affecting your marriage?
We have no negativity in our marriage, only positivity, love.
And the sudden loss of control. Well, your marriage is falling apart at the seams. When did you two realize this was happening?
5 minutes after sitting down with your crazy ass.
Now let's not blame the messenger here, Pete. I'm only here to provide a better path for you and Rachel. I feel that this has been a very helpful talk.
Is our hour up? Are we done?
See, there it is. Fear brought to the surface. Let's go there, Rachel. What other things do you fear? Who left you behind and made you want to pull the pin out of the grenade early? Was it your brother?
No, I love my brother. I mean, not in the way he loves his mother,
Hey.
but he and I are good.
But you don't talk now, do you?
He stopped talking to me after I flushed his action figures down the toilet.
Or is it simply a metaphor for your career being down the toilet compared to his? An award-winning filmmaker? Google.
He's a smug son of a bitch, okay? And I can't even get a lead role, his own flesh and blood. I mean, hell, I can't even get on as a background hooker. I mean, what in the literal fuck?
See, that's why you crave the submissive, degrading sex that Pete here can't give you.
What?
Well, Rachel needs to be belittled,
I do.
punished for her shortcomings in life, and the jealousy she has for others that achieved greater things.
Yes.
Oh no. We've had more than enough of this. You know, for your information, I give Rachel all the sex that she can handle. I mean, great sex. I mean, like Kama Sutra bestseller kind of sex. You know, like back to front, and bottom to top, and down and up, all that.
I'm curious that you would say back first. How long have you been trying to hide your bisexuality, Pete?
Oh my God.
Is that the reason why you're so against counseling sessions? To hide that truth.
I've never even looked at another man before.
Really, Pete? I mean, in an honest moment here, who's the most attractive out of your male friends?
Marcus, I guess. No. I mean, like, the dude is he's really cut. He's a gym rat, right? And he's really cut. And I've changed with him before. You know, and so you notice. You notice he has that massive. Oh my God. Not even. Just stop putting words in my mouth, okay?
As opposed to penises, as you so desire? Or Rachel, for a larger one? I mean, majority of the women now do crave the BBC. But conversely, not everyone has the BBC. And that's okay.
No, I am fine. And I like women, okay? I like vagina. Breasts, nipples.
Men have nipples, pecs, and an entry hole.
Oh, fuck you. Rachel loves the Peter.
See this underlying tension? The anger in you, Pete. The hurt and the shame behind Rachel's smile. That's what we need to cure here. And that is exactly where we'll pick up next week.
So you are kicking us out?
Clinginess. That's a good one there. Textbook. We'll have to act fast.
No one is clingy. I don't want to bang my mom, and Rachel loves the Peter. and we are happy in our marriage.
Denial. That's another good one there. I feel we can get really good work here.
We were fine before we came here. You've broken us.
Only because we're breaking down, Pete. And in my professional opinion, you two were broken far before you walked through my office door. 2 p.m., after lunch, when you're food filled up and ready to emotionally empty out. 2 p.m.?
Fine. 2 p.m.
See, can you smell that in the air? Progress. Now, onward into the world you go with so much off your collective shoulders, and we will speak again next week.
But,
We'll speak again next week.
but,
We'll speak again next week.
but,
We will speak again next week. Thank you. See you next week.
but.
Yep. It's it's me. Say, this shit worked like a charm. But do me a favor though. Take another flight up, get another batch of about 500 flyers, and drop it over 3rd Street. All right.